It's time, an international review. Let's do it.
¿Hablas español?
Sprichst du Deutsch?
Kan du norsk?
If you've had that sound from Babbel before, I bet you do. Babbel is the science-backed language learning app that actually works. With quick 10-minute lessons handcrafted by over 200 language experts, Babbel gets you on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. With over 16 million subscriptions sold and a 20-day money-back guarantee, just start speaking another language with Babbel. Right now, up to 55% off your Babbel subscription at babbel.com/Spotify podcast. Spelled BABBEL.com/Spotify podcast. Rules and restrictions may apply.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Review Season 10. I'm back with another episode. Guys, it's a Sunday night. And I was wondering, when am I gonna come out with Sunday night? Now guys, I ain't gonna lie. I just got back from watching some of the most highest football game of my life. My blood has been pumping. I'm kind of tired, alright guys. So if I sound maybe just a tad bit off, it might just be why. But today we're talking about an artist that I don't think we've ever covered on this show. An artist that I can't even pronounce their name. And another artist that we do know how to pronounce their name. Yes, guys, I don't know any. I don't know any other language except English. But you bet your ass I'm always going to be able to pronounce Bad Bunny's name. So we do have a Bad Bunny feature. Honestly, that's the only main reason I wanted to talk about this song, to be real with y'all. I'm just going to be real, though. I've been covering Bad Bunny for a while, and, hey, we might as well cover another Bad Bunny song. Now, we did a couple of international reviews, in October. We did a few of them. We did a Bad Bunny song and another song, if I remember, that I also think that had a Bad Bunny feature. And we're back. We're back doing that. This is kind of the same thing as the last one. The last one we did with a Bad Bunny feature. As y'all know, guys, y'all read the title. Y'all read the artist. Y'all know what the name is. Y'all know what we're reviewing. I can't pronounce this shit, but I can talk.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be.
About these songs and give you my full honest thoughts and my full honest review. So let's get this started, guys. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications. Let's get this started, guys. I got a couple of points I want to get off my chest, or we're just honestly just going to talk about this song and the point system. So honestly, it's going to be more than a couple of points. So let's get started. Now, my first point, let's talk about this beat. Now, look, most of the songs that I've always covered, when we're covering, more Latin music and stuff like that, and I'm covering this stuff, when I hear these beats, and I've always, loved this sort of style of production, it's always fun, it's always good to listen to. These beats are always kind of hyped on energy. We always got those kind of hype drums. We got, the club kind of vibe with that kind of Latin kind of, drum going vibe. Everything's always there. But I will be honest with y'all guys, when there's nothing done to these beats, or, there's nothing that, there's no beat switches, there's nothing that's been done differently, to be honest with y'all guys, I don't think this beat, I think this beat's just okay. I think the beginning sample is fine. It's whatever. But I'm going to be real with y'all. This beat, I feel like, could have had a lot more done with it. The beat's kind of the same. There's just that basic sample. There's a little bit of some piano. But that's just kind of it. There's no beat change. There's no nothing. There's no nothing to hold this song any differently, or to make it sound any different, or to make it stand out. You know, I'm always going to advocate for beat switches, even if it's not, you know, music that I personally listen to on my own. Hey guys, look, beat switches are always going to matter, because look, when I listen to these songs are 3 minutes long, but they feel 4 minutes long, because guess what? The beat is the exact same. There's nothing that changes. There's no beat switches. There's no nothing. So honestly, you know, I'm going to have to, you know, it's a big negative with this song. The production of this song is not that good. It's pretty generic. I mean, I've heard way better Bad Bunny produced songs. Guys, I've reviewed songs that from other artists, you know, in this field, that have done better production. The production of this song is pretty lackluster in my opinion. The production makes this song drag on. I mean, some points where I'm like, can we just get on? I mean, because this beat is just the damn same. And I wouldn't complain about that too much if there was a little bit more to this song. But there's not. You know, there's kind of the hook, the intro hook, the verse, Bad Bunny's verse, and then Bad Bunny does a variation of the hook, and then the song ends. That's kind of the basic formula of this song. And when the production is that basic to listen to, I don't fucking want to listen to it. I don't even want to listen to it for 2 minutes. I would rather turn it off, because there's nothing that, you know, makes me want to, you know, keep listening. Now, the beat is whatever. I can admit it. You know, the beat's whatever. You know, some people might like this beat, and if you like this beat, good for you. But I'm going to be real with y'all. I've heard way better production, and the production on this song alone is pretty fucking lackluster and pretty generic. Now, that's going to bring up my second point, which it's about the damn rain. So I really need to get to talking. Look, my second point is this. You know, when I talk about the intro hook, was the intro hook any good? I would say yes. The vocals were pretty good. I like these kind of melodic vocals, singing vocals. They sound good and all that stuff. So honestly, the hook is not really bad at all. The hook, honestly, is pretty good. I mean, the intro hook is pretty good. It's got a nice bounce to it. And when you have that bouncy production, like I said, even if it is generic, you know, your head's gonna be bobbing to this song. So even if the, you know, production's stale, or, you know, what I've heard before, you know, when you have a good hook's a good hook. And this is a pretty good hook in my opinion. There's nothing that I'm going, I don't really care for this. I don't really like the vocals. There's nothing like that. Good vocals. And I like how this kind of hook leads off to the first verse, which is going to get into my third point. What was the first verse like? Was it good? I would say yes. You know, the flow, the vocals, I think everything here was pretty good. There was some flow switches on the first verse, which I highly appreciate. You know, I just wish there was a little bit more, you know, switch-ups on the beat. But there is some switch-ups on the verse. So if you're looking for, you know, a more dynamic verse to listen to, a good dynamic kind of melodic verse to listen to that has good flow switches, etc., I mean, this song is definitely up there. And then, that's going to lead off to my fourth point, which is probably the big point of this track review, Bad Bunny. Now, we have 2 points for Bad Bunny because, you know, Bad Bunny did a variation of the hook on the end to end the song off. So, how did Bad Bunny sound? Guys, you know, I had to listen to this song a few times, obviously, you know, to catch everything. And Bad Bunny's verse, you know, I would say this. Starts out pretty okay. I feel like the flow and the vocals are not really hitting much on this beat. And that's also another thing. You know, I was listening to this song and I was wondering, why do the drums, you know, when the drums are being played on the song, why do they sound so they sound like, you know, these drums, the drums sound like, you know, a middle schooler, you know, tapping, you know, on the fucking desk with a damn pencil. I mean, these drums are underproduced as fuck. So bad that I can hear them scraping my ears over the rest of the production. So I wasn't really vibing with the beginning, but once Bad Bunny switched it up, and he switched up his flow, and he started, playing around with the beat as Bad Bunny usually does. He usually plays around with his flows, usually switches it up. We get some ultra kind of fast flows from Bad Bunny, and we get all kinds of stuff going on here. So we get some variation from Bad Bunny, and I would say overall Bad Bunny as a feature here was pretty good. Beginning I didn't really mess with, but towards the end when Bad Bunny switched it up and did his thing, I enjoyed that. And then my final point, the 5th point, the hook, I was wondering, how was Bad Bunny going to sound on this hook? And, well, definitely a hook. It's definitely a hook. I feel like it's okay. I don't feel like Bad Bunny really added much to it. Typically, when an artist does a variation of a hook, they might add a little bit something. Whether it's, an extra couple of lyrics to differentiate. That's not how you say the word. Usually artists switch it up. They somehow switch it up to get you to feel like this does feel different than the basic copy and paste hook. So, Bad Bunny didn't really do much to it. He kind of just sang the hook like the first time, which it was in the beginning. So, yeah, Bad Bunny was okay. I'd say his verse was pretty good, but you didn't really need him in the ending hook. I mean, because the song kind of just fades out, and the hook doesn't really even last that long. So, overall, when I'm listening to this song, I've definitely heard better. I've heard some way better songs. This one is okay. But it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. Bad Bunny did his thing on here, and I do like the opening verse, and I do like the opening hook. So, nothing bad here. Just, I wish there was just a little bit more to this song. So, I'll give this song a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, what'd you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Hey, international review on a Sunday night. Check back Monday night. We're going to be starting our Lil Baby coverage because Lil Baby is having a comeback. And I've been waiting. I've been waiting to talk about the Lil Baby comeback. But it's time. It's time to start talking about Lil Baby again. He's getting ready to gear up the drop. So get ready for that. Monday night, we're covering Lil Baby for Monday night and Tuesday night. So get ready for those 2 days. We got Lil Baby reviews coming out next. I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Bye.